With Christmas approaching, the famous Kew Gardens in London has been given a festive makeover, which includes the addition of 60,000 lights and a dazzling water display. The magical atmosphere makes it one of the go-to landmarks for a festive evening this December.
But before that wonderful experiences in the dark, Kew Garden is already known as Londoners' favorite picnic place. Famous for a Chinese pagoda, its iconic palm house, and also famous, of course, for their collections of plants of all different shapes and sizes. It's getting dark now. Let's know a bit more about how this famous garden was made into a fairy tale at night. With me here is the spokesperson for the Kew Gardens, Mr. Adam Farah. So, Mr. Farah, how does the idea for the whole design for the Christmas event at the Kew Gardens?
The idea of Christmas at Kew is it's a time for families and people from all over England really to come and go into it at night time, which is fantastic. So it takes about 2.5 weeks and 35 people to build all the illuminations, and lots of the Kew Garden specialists are hanging giant baubles in trees. For example, we're at the Palm House now, and there's beautiful laser display, sound and light display that has been specially commissioned just for this year. We have a long tunnel of LED lights, which is programmed so snowflakes on it and reindeer and holly.
Does it cost a lot?
It does, but makes money for the gardens because lots of people pay to come and see the illuminations. So this helps us to run the gardens and to do the kind of world famous science that Kew does. Well, I think my favourite is that heart that I talked about before. This is a very big heart, and it's like a glitter ball, like a disco ball. We have a thing called Bloom, which is 1,700 LED lights on tall stalks, so they look a little bit like reeds swaying, and there's a colour change and a little kind of strange music that they make, and I think that's very beautiful too.
Now, what I found is not all you might expect. You might never see Kew at quite the same way again.
Christmas at Kew includes a series of festive events decorated with lights and fire. The brilliant event will run until January 2nd next year.
The magic in you. Merry Christmas! On my own. At the Christmas time, it's a glorious electric sight.
It's Queen Victoria's favorite garden. Those wonderful lights just make its layers of history and heritage shine again. Her Majesty might not recognize the garden anymore since it went through massive changes over years, but it is still very impressive.
And it's enchanting and magical, and just a beautiful way, I think, of spending time in the outdoors in the winter.